let's talk about my motorcycle gear. Since I'm at the spot where I'm pretty comfortable with everything I got, I've tried a number of things, I've sent a lot of things back, I've tried on probably everything that they have at the local cycle gear, and I'm very comfortable with the gear that I've gotten. Oh, I just tried to reach for a 6th gear. We do not have a 6th gear. Oh yeah, I am absolutely loving these Fox pants. Keep in mind, all the gear that I'm going to be talking about today is linked in the description. You can buy it over at Revzilla. Highly recommend that website. It's got a shit ton of stuff that you would want for your motorcycle gear or accessories, windscreens, boots, stuff like that. It's like a Walmart cycle gear online. It's got fucking everything you'd want as a biker. Of course, there's other websites, and support your local businesses, of course, but Revzilla works very well for me and my needs. These Fox pants were like 60 bucks. They're slightly padded at the knee, slightly padded on the hips, very comfortable. They have like certain stretchy parts where it like stretches around the knee excuse me, and around the butt area. That way, whatever position your legs are in is totally fine. A big one for me was the jacket. I tried on so many jackets and I was just not comfortable with the fit. This built Techno 2.0 mesh jacket was perfect from the second I put it on. As soon as I put it on, I was like, oh yeah, this is it. And what I really like about this jacket is it's completely mesh. It comes with level 2 protection for the elbows and the shoulders. Like I said, it comes with level 2 protection on the shoulders and the elbow pads. It has a flimsy back protector, but I bought a level 2 back protector to slide right in there. So I bought that at Revzilla as well as the jacket, and they are perfect. There's one pocket on the inside of the jacket on the left side that has 2 regular pockets, like hand side pockets, and then it has a big pocket on the back that is perfect. A lot of times I'll put like a string bag in there, so I have a bag in there at all times if I need it, and I'll also put my gym clothes in there on the way to the gym, and on the way back from the gym I'll have a pair of pants or a pair of shorts and a t-shirt or a tank top stuffed in the back there. It's huge pocket, so it doesn't even, like, as long as the shirt is thin enough and the shorts are thin enough, it doesn't even make a dent. Totally comfortable. And then another cool part about it is when you open the jacket, there's a liner on the inside. You take the liner out, which is the way I'm using it right now without the liner. It is totally breathable. It's like 85 degrees out right now, maybe even higher, and the wind is just going right through me. It feels great. It ventilates you perfectly. I haven't used the jacket in extreme cold, but I did use it in like 50, 60 degree weather when I first got it, and it was great. So colder than that, might need a dedicated jacket or some leathers with insulation specifically for the cold. But as long as you're in regular riding season temperature, which is like anything above 60 or 50 degrees, it does its job. The gloves, I absolutely love these gloves. One thing I will say right off the bat is when I first got them, I didn't like them at all. They feel really, really weird during the break-in period. They've got the stiff knuckle protection. They've got padding on the inside. You see the palm padding right there? That was very important to me. And they have padding on the side of the wrist. It's full gauntlet style. So you kind of want to be able to tuck in your jacket, which this jacket does a good job of it. You can go over it. It just might feel a little weird. But yeah, I highly recommend the gauntlet style gloves. I know a lot of people don't use gauntlet styles and they like to use regular short gloves because they're easy to put on and take off. But bro, you do not want your gloves coming off I know you might think that's not very much of a possibility, but if you're not protecting the section between your jacket and your hand, which is this wrist area, you can get that caught in the ground and get that pulled off, or even just at best, the area between your glove and the jacket is just gonna get all scraped up. And that's not a fun part, the damage. So usually they're around the same price for the gauntlet style. It takes maybe 10 seconds longer to put them on. Worth it to me. Sometimes I get a little annoyed putting them on, but it's always worth it. They're very, very comfortable. Once I broke them in, it's like I don't even notice that they're on sometimes. I'd wear these gloves to do anything. And I bought these on Amazon actually, so there might be a link to them on Amazon, but if they're not available on Amazon anymore, I'll get the same model on Revzilla. Now the most important piece of safety equipment is the old noggin protector, the helmet. I've got the Sedisi Strata 2. I had a Sedisi Adventure helmet before it, and then I had 2 other helmets that I bought on Amazon. Do not recommend any shitty Amazon helmets for you guys. They felt weird. The fit was odd. You know, it looked like a helmet. It did the job of looking the part, but I never felt truly safe in them. As soon as you go to a Cycle Gear and you go try on some of the more premium helmets, you'll see exactly what I mean. This Sedisi Strata 2 is only $250. At first, you might be thinking, $250 for a fucking helmet? That's actually on the lower end of high quality helmets. Once you get into like the Arias and Shoeis, you're looking at $750+ for a quality helmet. So this Strata Sedisi 2 has all the vents that I want. It has cutouts in the helmet already for speakers. So if you want to put like those headsets inside the helmet, you don't have to worry about it like pressing up against your ear, because there's already slots for it. And I actually have those installed. I have some I have like a Bluetooth headset that I bought on Amazon installed in my helmet, and it's totally flush, does not push against my ears at all, which is something that I had an issue with all the other helmets that I had beforehand. Even the same brand Sedisi, but an adventure helmet of theirs. This helmet is more for street riding. You can tell immediately looking at it, and it's perfect, gets the job done. I have the white one. It's got a double visor setup, so the inside visor is like a sunglass that comes down, and then the regular visor on the outside is clear. I personally really like this, and it was one of the requirements for me personally getting a helmet. I want a helmet that I can use both at night and during the day without changing anything. So right now this was the best option for me. Maybe in the future, if I have more money and can afford to budget for an even more expensive helmet, I can get one of those visors that changes changes the lens automatically. Like as soon as the sun hits it really hard, it tints itself. Those are a little bit more expensive, and I might actually be able to get one for this helmet, but the two-way visor system is perfect for me. It covers up my entire line of sight. It's not like I see any light coming in from the bottom, and you know, it just gets the job done. The few times that I've actually rode with this helmet at night, it's perfect. Absolutely perfect. Don't get yourself caught out with a dark tinted helmet at night. That was my old helmet, and I rode this bike to a buddy's house, and I stayed there a little bit longer than I expected, and your boy had to drive home at around 45 miles with the visor up. My eyes were killing by the end of it. It was awful. how you really wring its neck right there. Gotta use all the gears. Use what we got. That's how you have the most fun on a bike like this, in my opinion. Just fucking wring its neck. But yeah, definitely get yourself a nice helmet. I recommend this helmet, the DC Strata 2. But also recommend going to a place that has a lot of helmets, trying them out there, and then going and buying it online. You might be able to find a better deal sometimes, depending on the sales at an in-store location, but very, very rarely, even with the sale. It's usually cheaper online. And when you're buying something expensive, you want to save money, right? But if there's a mom and pop helmet store around you, I do recommend checking them out and maybe spending a little bit more or around the same to be able to support a local business. That's important. That's how we grow the culture. Thank God he did not turn left on me. Alright, y'all, that's going to be it for today's video. Remember, don't forget to stay geared up. Every time you go out there, wear your damn gear. At minimum, a helmet, but really you should be wearing all your gear every time you put the leg over the bike. No excuses, no exceptions. Whatever reason why you don't want to wear gear is not worth losing your life or spending months nursing injuries that could have been prevented with some gear. You definitely don't want to have to do skin grafts or any of that gnarly shit. All right, so buy your gear. Peace out, guys.